Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to start looking at our quantitative variable in order to create a chart for it. The variable that we have here that is truly quantitative is age in years. It's a ratio level variable. Some of the other ones are categorical variables that were transformed into numbers, like all colleges should have 100% smoke-free policy on campus, and we coded them as the numbers 1 to 5, but age is one that was actually collected as a number from the very beginning. When you have a true quantitative variable, you don't need to create a pivot table for it first. You can create a chart directly. It's just very important to know what type of chart to create. If you want to look at one quantitative variable, the appropriate chart to create is a histogram. This is the option for a histogram in your chart, and it's the very first selection. I'm going to drag this into my box-in area for the chart below and change the chart title to Histogram for Age. What a histogram does is it actually breaks the ages into various categories called bins. So for example, the youngest person was 18 years old and the oldest person looks like they were about 30 something, 33, I see at least. So we know we need bins or these groupings from at least 18 to 33 years old. Excel divides them into groupings for us so that all people between like 18 and 22.8 would be in this first bar. Then we'd count the number of people that are between 22.8 and 27.6, count the number of people between 27.6 and 32.4, etc. So for example, 20 people asked were between the ages of 18 and 22.8. These type of diagrams are really helpful if you want to see where the majority of people kind of end up and lie for a quantitative variable. You might notice that this histogram looks a bit similar to the column chart, but the key difference to help us tell apart a visualization for categorical information that was collected in categories versus a visualization for information that was collected as an actual numerical value is that in a histogram, the bars should touch. In a column chart, the bars should be separated. That is really the distinguishing feature that helps you tell apart numerical, quantitative data from qualitative data. One other thing I should put in is a vertical title that just says that this represents the frequencies, and also for my axis title, because these all represent age in years, that is useful to add. And this is the type of chart that you create for quantitative data and looking at how your values are distributed. For that reason, it can also be called a distribution of ages.